this section, we will learn square root. In the last sections, we have learned how to find square of a number. We have used various techniques to find the square of a number. Now, we will learn square root. This is the topic where many students find difficulty. By using Vedic tricks, we can easily find square root of perfect square and non-perfect square. What is square root? The square root of a number is the number you can multiply by itself to give you that number. As we know that the square of 4 is 16 and the square root of 16 is 4. How we can write down square root? Square root means to the power half. 5 square is 25. So 5 can be written as 25 to the power of half, or we can say that 5 equals to root of 25. Now in this section, we will learn square root of perfect square and square root of non-perfect square. Before going ahead, we should know concept of perfect square and non-perfect square. Do you know what is the difference between perfect and non-perfect square and perfect and non-perfect number? Let's understand first what is perfect and non-perfect number. Perfect square and non-perfect square is different from perfect number and non-perfect number. What is perfect number? If sum of all the factors of a number other than the number itself comes out to be the number itself, then the number is said to be a perfect number. Let's understand this by using the table. In this table, we have numbers up to 12. In the second column, we have positive factors. In the third column, we have sum of all factors excluding itself. If we can see all the number, only 6 is the number. If we add factors of 6, we will get 6. It means 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. So in this case, 6 will be called perfect number. Now let's understand what is perfect and non-perfect square. It is clear from the given multiplication table, the diagonal product is perfect square and remaining product is non-perfect square. Perfect square is a number whose square root is a whole number. A non-perfect square is a number whose square root is not a whole number. For an example, root 4 is 2, root 9 is 3 and root 16 is 4. Therefore, these numbers are called perfect square. Root 40 is 6.3245. Therefore, it is called non-perfect square. How to identify perfect and non-perfect square? We will discuss two methods to identify perfect and non-perfect square. By observing unit digit of given number and by finding digital sum of given number. First, we will find perfect and non-perfect square by unit digit. What is the square of 1? It is 1. Square of 2 is 4. Square of 3 is 2. Square of 4 is 16. Square of 5 is 25. Square of 6 is 36. Square of 7 is 49. Square of 8 is 64. Square of 9 is 81. And square of 10 is 100. If we will find the unit digit of all the square, what is common in all? Unit digit of perfect square either 0, 1, 4, 6 or 9. So we can say that if the number will contain either 0, 1, 4, 6 or 9 in the unit place, these square will be known as perfect square. If unit digit of the number will be 2, 3, 7 or 8, these square will be known as non-perfect square. How we can utilize digital root to know perfect and non-perfect square? Now find digital root of all the squares. For an example, digital root of 16 is 7, digital root of 49 is 4, digital root of 64 is 1, etc. How we can check perfect and non-perfect square? By digital root. Condition for a number to be perfect square: if the digital root is either 1, 4, 7 or 9. If the digital root is 1, 4, 7 or 9, then the number is called perfect square. If digital root is 2, 3, 5, 6 or 8, then the number is not a perfect square. As we have already discussed, if unit digit of number is 2, 3, 7 or 8, then the number is also called non-perfect square. If there are odd numbers of zeros from unit digit continuously, then it is not a perfect square. For an example, 30, 2000 and 1 lakh is not a perfect square, since it contains odd numbers of zeros. Which method is useful to find out the square root in Vedic mathematics? We will use Vilokanam method. This is also called observation method, to find out square of a root. Square root of 1 or 2 digit number is well known and can be obtained easily. Now we shall learn the method of finding square root of 3 or 4 digit of perfect square by Vilokanam method. Vilokanam or observation method works on observation. Whatever number is given, we have to make the partition of the number. For an example, we have to make the partition of root 169 as shown. On the basis of unit digit of square root, we can decide the unit digit, the square root of any number. How to get unit digit of square root? Look at the unit digit of the given number and decide about the unit digit of square root from the following data. Unit digit of number 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9. As we know, in the unit digit, power of 10 will contain 0 in the unit place. Or we can say 9 square and 1 square will contain 1 in the unit place. 2 square and 8 square will contain 4 in the unit place. 5 square will contain 5 in the unit place. 6 square and 4 square will contain 6 in the unit place. 3 square and 7 square will contain 9 in the unit place. Now understand the concept clearly. If square root of any number in the unit place, if 0 is there, it means the square root of the number will be the power of 10. If in the unit place 1 is there, then square root of that particular number may contain in the unit place 9 or 1. In the unit place, if 4 is there, then the square root of that particular number may contain in the unit place 2 or 8. If number is 5, then in the unit place it will be 5. If in the unit place 6 is there, then the square root of that number will contain in the unit place either 6 or 4. If in the unit place 9 is there, then the square root of that particular number may contain in unit place 3 or 7. Now find root of 841. Here, unit digit is 1 and the digital sum is 4. So it is a perfect square. Now find partition of 841 in two parts. Left side we have 8 and right side we have 41. Let assume root of 841 equals to AB. Now we will find value of A and value of B. Value of B will be obtained from right hand side. Value of A will be obtained from left hand side. Now here right hand side is 41. Find unit digit. It is 1. We know that 9 square is 81 and 1 square is 1. It means in the 9 square unit digit is 1 in 81 and 1 square is also 1. So we can say that B can be either 1 or 9. Now find value of A. Here left hand side digit is 8. Now find greatest perfect square less than or equal to 8. Now 2 square equals to 4 and 3 square equals to 9, which is near the value 8. So we will take here 2 square equals to 4 and we say that it is the greatest square less than or equal to 8. Therefore, A equals to 2. Now we have AB equals to 21 or 29. In between 21 and 29, we have perfect square 25. Find 25 square. It is 625. Now we will compare both the values 625 and 841. It is obvious 625 is less than 841. It means 25 is less than 29. It is obvious that root of 841 cannot be 21 because the square of 21 will be less than 841. So we can say that root of 841 is equal to 29. How we can get root 169? Now we have to make two partition. Left side partition we have 1, right side partition we have 69. Let root 169 equals to AB. Step 1. Take part 2, find unit digit. It is obvious that unit digit is 9. 3 square is 9 and 7 square is 49. So we can say that the value of B can be 3 or 7. Step 2. Take part 1 and the value of left hand side is 1. So A equals to 1. Now we can say that AB equals to either 13 or 17. Step 3. Take middle number of 13 and 17. Say it is 15. We are taking 15 because it is easy to get 15 square. 15 square is 225. Step 4. Compare 225 with 169. 225 is greater than 169. Or we can say that 13 square is less than 15 square is less than 17 square. We can say that root 169 cannot be 17. So root 169 is 13. Now find root of 4356. Let this is equals to AB. Now make two partitions. In the first partition we have 43. In the second partition we have 56. Take second partition and find unit digit. So unit digit is 6. We know that 4 square is 16, 6 square is 36. Therefore we can say B equals to either 4 or 6. Step 2. Take first part, that is 43. Take nearest square less than equal to 43. So nearest perfect squares are 25 and 49. So we have to take root 36, that is 6. Here A equals to 6. Now AB equals to 64 or 66. In the step 3, we have to find mid value of 64 and 66, and it is 65. Now 65 square is 4225. We can find 65 square by using Ekadhikeen Purvena Sutra. In the step 4, we can compare the values. Here 4356 is greater than 4225. It means that root of 4356 cannot be 64. It is 66. So root of 4356 is 66. How we can obtain root of 8649? Same way, same process we will use here. In the first part 86, in the second part 49. First digit or unit digit of 49 is 9. So B can be 3 or 7. Now we have to find out the value of A. In the first part we have 86. So nearest square is 81. We can say A equals to 9. So value of AB can be 93 or 97. Now take middle value of 93 and 97. Say it is 95. Find the square of 95 and it is 9025. Now compare 9025 and 8649. It is obvious 9025 is greater than 8649. We can say that 95 cannot be a square root of 8649. So the square root of 8649 will be 93. Square root of 7225, let it is equals to AB. Make two partition. In the first partition we have 72. In the second partition we have 25. Find unit digit of second partition, that is 5. It means B equals to 5. What is the value of A? Now take first part, that is 72. Find nearest square, and the nearest square which is less than equals to 72 is 64. We can say A equals to 8. Now AB equals to 85. Since only one value is obtained for B, hence square root of 7225 is 85. What is the square root of 2209? Let it is equals to AB. Now find the value of B. Since in the second part 9 is the unit place, so B can be 3 or 7. Now take part 2. The value of part 2 is 22. So the nearest square less than equal to 22 is 16. So the value of B is 4. Now take middle value of 43 and 47. It is 45. Find the square of 45. It is 2025. 2025 is less than 2209. Therefore, 47 will be the square root of 2209. Square root of 1444 by using same rule, same concept. The value of B is 4 or 8. The value of A is 3. So value of AB is either 34 or 38. Mid value of 34 and 38 is 35. And 35 square is 1225. 1225 is less than 1444. Hence we can say that root of 1444 is 38. Square root of 2809. Here we have to find out the value of A and value of B. So value of B can be 3 or 7 and value of A is 5. Now we can say that the value of AB can be 53 or 57. Find the middle value of 53 and 57. Let it is 55. 55 square is 3025. It is obvious that 3025 is greater than 2809. Therefore, square of 2809 will be less than 55, that is 53. So we can say that square root of 2809 is 53. Square root of 5776. Again, we can make two partitions. Find the value of B. It is obvious that we can have B equals to either 4 or 6. What is the value of A? So value of A is 7. Now we have to find out value of AB. The value of AB can be 74 or 76. Now find mid of 74 and 76, that is 75. 75 square is 4225, which is less than 4776. So we can say that square root of 4776 cannot be 74. Therefore, root of 5776 is 76. Root of 8281. Here, value of B is either 1 or 9. Value of A is 9. Therefore, value of AB can be 91 or 99. Now we have to find out mid of 91 and 99. Take it is 95. 95 square is 9025. And 9025 is less than 8281. Therefore, the square root of 8281 must be less than 95. Square root of 8281 is 91. Learners are advised to solve these questions by their own and cross-check the answer by using digital sum. Now let's understand square root of non-perfect square. Square root of non-perfect square is always a fraction. For an example, root of 69 is 8.3066, which is not a whole number. We will use two methods to find square root of non-perfect square. Method 1, it will be a general method, and method 2, by applying the formula root over x plus minus y equals to root x plus minus y upon 2 root x, where x is perfect square. Let's understand the method by using an example. How we can find square root of 7? Step 1. Find two square roots of perfect square. One is less and one is greater than root 7. So we have root 4 and root 9, which is near root 7. In the step 2, let a equals to 4, b equals to 7 and c equals to 9. Find ratio b minus of a and c minus of a. It means 3 divided by 5 is 0.6. Let d equals to 0.6. In the step 3, we have to find lowest perfect square. So lowest perfect square, that is root 4, is 2. So now add 0.6 to the number 2. We have here 2 plus 0.6 is 2.6. And we say that this is approximate value of root 7. Now find root of 15. In the step 1, again we will find two nearest perfect square, that is root 9 and root 16. Let a equals to 9, b equals to 15, c equals to 16. Now we will find ratio b minus of a divided by c minus of a, that is 15 minus 9 divided by 16 minus 9, or 6 by 7. The value of 6 by 7 is approximate 0.86. Now we have to add this value 0.86 in the smallest perfect square, that is root 9 equals to 3. So we get here 3 plus 0.86 is 3.86, and this is approximate value of root 15. Root 176, again we will find two nearest perfect square, and the two nearest perfect square are 169 and 196. Let a equals to 169, b equals to 176, c equals to 196. In the step 2, we will find the ratio b minus of a upon c minus of a, and the value of ratio is approximate 0.26. In the step 3, we will add 0.26 in the lowest perfect square, that is root 169 is 13. So 13 plus 0.26 is 13.26, and this is the approximate value of root 176. Root 201. Again we will find two nearest perfect square, that is root 196 and root 225. Let a equals to 196, b equals to 201, c equals to 225. In the step 2, we will find ratio, that is b minus of a upon c minus of a, and the value of ratio is 0.166. Now we will add 0.166 in root 196 because root 196 is the smallest perfect square, less than root 201. Therefore, 14 plus 0.166 and the approximate value is 14.17, and this is approximate value of root 201. Now we will find square root of non-perfect square by using formula. We will use formula here. Root x plus y equals to root x plus minus y upon 2 root x. Point to be noted here, x should be perfect square. Now we are taking an example of root 7. We will split root 7 as root of x plus minus of y, where x is perfect square. So we can say that near root 7, 9 is perfect square. So we will take here x equals to 9 and y equals to 2. Now we will apply formula here. We will get root 9 minus of 2 equals to root 9 minus 2 upon 2 root 9, or we can say that 3 minus 1 by 3, and approximate value is 2.67. Therefore, we can say root 7 is 2.67. Now we will use formula to get the answer of root 10. Again we will split root 10 as root over x plus minus y. X is perfect square. Here we will take x equals to 9 because 9 is the nearest perfect square and y equals to 1. We will apply formula here. Root of 9 plus 1 equals to root 9 plus 1 upon 2 root 9. After solving, we will get 3.16. So we say that the approximate value of root 10 is 3.16. Similarly, root 13. Now we will apply formula. Here x equals to 16, y equals to 3. So, root 16 minus 3 upon 2 root 16. After simplification, we get 3.6, and 3.6 is approximate value of root 13. Root 87. X equals to 81, y equals to 6. Therefore, we have root 81 plus 6 upon 2 root 81. After simplification, we get 9.33, and this is the square root of root 87. Root 1800. So now we will split 1800 as 1600 plus 200. Applying formula, we get root 1600 plus 200 divided by 2 root 1600. After simplification, we will get 42.5, and this is the value of root 1800. Root 114. We will split root 114 as 100 plus 14. After applying the formula and simplification, the value will be 10.7. Root 2453. We can split the value as 2500 minus 47. After applying the formula and simplification, we will get value as 49.53. Learners are advised to solve these questions and check the answer by using digital sum.